Mga press, ladies and gents, Mikey here, and welcome back for another episode of Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Or could it be the final episode of this series that I have been taking a long time to produce? Now, I know it's been a long time for my recording. Holy Week is over because I have been busy a lot for Holy Week. I did not record this one because for one thing, I've been busy on a Holy Week special artwork that I'm finishing. It's a Sky Children of the Light crossover artwork, and the links in the description below for my DeviantArt page, so you can check that out if you want. And apologies for the long wait of another recording session for like this one because again, there's so many things I must do in my life. My health management, my schooling, which I already had 2 weeks ago. My next meeting is gonna be on a Saturday, and time check, it's 11:26 p.m. and today is and it's almost midnight to April 24th. It's still April 23rd. Where we left off was just after Choshiro, the police detective of the previous playthrough, it's revealed to be that he was dead the whole time, and I'm gonna be back to Ruka again, and this time we're gonna be, it says there that we're gonna be exploring her old house, or possibly her old house that became a haunted house. And oh my god, I hate haunted house. I chickened out just recently on that one. Amusement park, I must say. Okay. Exploring the cavern underneath the Highbury Infirmary, where she and the other kidnapped girls were taken, Ruka discovers steps leading even deeper underground. Following them, she arrives at the stage where the Rogetsu Kagura was performed, the place she was taken from 10 years previously to become an organ in a separate ritual dance. Lost in her memories, Ruka sees her father, Soya. She follows him and finds herself at the Yomotsuki residence, the house where she was born. So now I'm back in my old house. Phase 11, Eclipse, Ruka Minazuki. Investigate the Yomotsuki residence. So this is my old house. I'm gonna be changing the film to slow. Yeah, let me check my. Okay, I'm gonna be using slow because I know that there's gonna be a fast ghost I'm gonna be facing against. So bear with me, guys. I'm gonna be fighting a very tough one. At least I have enough type. I'm going to be using type 14 for the meantime, and then type 61. Soya walking down the corridor. I'm going to be using type 61 if there's a ghost that I'm going to fight. It's going to be a tough one. Ooh, got more of that. Thank you. So this. And there's another Hazuki doll up there. It's mixed up with the other dolls up here. So this is the visitors area. Okay, what? I need... no. I need a map. Okay, so this is the apprentice's room. This is the parlor. And this is the master's room, which I have to unlock. The entrance room. Yeah, the apprentice's room. This is where the apprentice is gonna be. I'm gonna be fighting the apprentice in another encounter. The apprentice is such a pain in the butt to face. Okay, the lineage of the House of Yomotsuki. There's an old book on the desk with a writing Yomotsuki family on it. For generations, the House of Yomotsuki has been known for its artisans of the masks used in the Rogetsu Kagura. The family was originally involved in traditional ceremonies in a more general fashion. However, the first of the Yomatsukis to become the mask artisan was Soan. Unlike the mask made by other artisans to represent gods or ritual rules, Soan's mask had the symbolic function of holding the souls of the dead. Through the generations, the Yomotsuki family prospered and produced many artisans, bringing us to the 7th generation and the ultimate Yomotsuki mask artisan, Soetsu. In Soetsu's time, the masks of the house of the Yomotsuki were held to have become as the death and the soul themselves. They became the pride of the Rogetsu Isle, even being presented to the Emperor of Japan himself. Unfortunately, at this point in the historical record, a disaster called the Day of Tranquility obscures our knowledge of Soetsu's life. And so, the details of his death failed to be passed down to modern generations. The 2 generations after Soetsu, the family line was restored by Sogen, and the mask artisanship of the House of the Yomotsuki was revived. So that's the history of the Yomotsuki family. Oh, what's this? There's a quote on the floor that seems to have something underneath it. It's soft to the touch, but doesn't react. Looks like a dead body in there. I don't want to touch a cadaver. I hate that. Okay, so I'm heading this way. I'm gonna be following the master. Sawyer returning to his room. Don't worry guys, I still have enough type 14. It's not much of a big deal unless I'm really low on it. What is this? More Shinko stones. I need more of that? Okay. It's held shut by a powerful force. There are charms stuck to the sliding door. Mask required for the ceremony. Okay. The clues are the masks. Something's appeared in the photo. Mask with a charm. The mask is some kind of charm stuck in the once in the sliding door. So, okay, I have to find 3 masks with 3 charms. Because I know one of them is in this room. And I know that there's gonna be a fight that I have to be prepared for. Oh god, I hate that apprentice. Okay, so that's one of them. Remove the charm from the mask. Okay, turn around. And there's gonna be a fight. I must complete so it's this word. Yes, that's the apprentice. I always hate him. Okay. Slow down, you idiot. I don't want to run fast at me, and it's gonna be hard to perform any fatal frame shots on him. He's really such a pain in the I must say. You know, every time I encounter ghosts, there are times that my heart's beating wildly. Okay, this is the main hall. Okay, I'm gonna be trading for more film. I'm gonna be using up more of these. Sure thing. No, I'm not gonna save yet. I just auto-save. That I have to answer the phone first. Oopsie. Just have to unplug my... Is this gonna be another stones? Is it gonna be... Oh, that was close. Yes, more Shinko stones, but no thank you. Hello? What did I remember? What? Something you want to give me. You couldn't. Something you've forgotten. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna more 90 film, which I could find it important. I'm gonna pick that up later on, but there's something else here that I must check. Okay. Okay, type 14, that's still good. Okay, I'm gonna remove this one. Remove the charm from the mask. It's starting. I must prepare the masks. Oh, please. Oh, hi. Oh. Hi, Mom. Sayaka. Hi, Mom. Okay. Back to saving. Okay, it's still black and white. Still have to save. And then I have to take more pictures of specters. Sayaka standing. No, you're not standing. You're just walking in. Alright, so I'm getting near. But it's... For such a haunted house, especially for a Japanese house, I feel so unnerved. Especially if everything around you is black and white. Ruka in the garden. What am I doing out there? Okay, so is there anything around here? It seems what's this? What's this? Secrets of the House of Yamatsuki. There's an old book on the altar. Noye of the House of Yamatsuki. The purpose of the rite of descent is to reach the hallowed realm, being on the path of the origin of souls, and that which they walk when they return to. It is the moonlit sacred place. The portal of the hallowed realm is the mask of the Yamatsuki artisan, being the mask of the lunar eclipse. The mask of the lunar eclipse hath no form, as it doth symbolize the moon, being the form of the souls of the dead. And it may also be the mask which consumes the moon. Deceased souls, led by the moon, don the mask and becoming the void. So become the living dead, or living deceased, if it says there. Okay. To see the hallowed realm as dying and becoming a spirit, thus the only way for the living to reach the hallowed realm is through the donning of the mask of the lunar eclipse. Okay, so I'm gonna check the closet. Our wardrobe is wedged shut. Looks like quilts inside have collapsed and are blocking the door. Nothing inside. Okay. So anything else here that I must check? I do not know. I forgot. Oh, could you just get through? There's another Hozuki doll outside this window on this branch over there. So I better ignore that because I already got that one. Yeah, I can hear the tune. That's where I'm supposed to go. Wait, was it here? No. Not here. There. Sayaka and Ruka at the piano. That's me right there. Oh, there's another diary here. No, is this a note or diary or something? Oh yeah, Ruka's diary 4. My diary from when I was young. Mommy told me something today. She said I was born from mommy and daddy, and mommy and daddy both had a mommy and daddy too. It goes like that all the way back. Everybody is connected. and all those connections lead to me. All of those people died, but it's not sad because thanks to all of them, I'm here now. There were many connections that brought me here, so I'm a very special girl. And because it works the same for everyone else, they're all special boys and girls too. So we should all be friends. Like what Megurine Lucas says, just be friends. Nah, just kidding. Okay, back to what I say. I said that means mommy is a special girl and daddy is a special boy too. So I'll be friends with them. She laughed when I said that. I'm really happy that mommy and daddy are connected. I'm happy that their connection will never go away. How sweet. That's how sweet of the way a little girl would say. So nothing here. What's else here? There's another Hozuki doll down there. I have collected that. What's this? This dresser is decorated with beautiful peony carvings. Girls' kimono are kept inside. Right now I am wearing a kimono. Okay, so what else is here? The song I used to practice. Mother taught me this melody. I can just about remember. Okay. According to score, it sounds like this. LB up, X up, B A up, B up. Okay, I'll try it myself. Know this song. I've heard it before.
上手ね。ねえルカ、もっと上手に弾けるようになったらルカにあげたいものがあるの。
So okay, I have to go back to. I got past to Sayaka's room where I am supposed to visit. That's where the special. That's the item's gonna be. It's given me a clue. So right here, this is where it is. I remembered now, because since my last playthroughs of normal. Oh. It did just close. Okay. Let me just open it again. Because I know it's right inside here. Please don't. Please don't. Oh god, I dare you. Why did you have to jump scare me with a doll? And there's the mirror. I think that's the oh yes, it's a guardian's mirror. This is what's so important to her. I'm sure there was a display stand for this mirror. Secrets of the Guardians. There's an ancient tome by the mirror. The moon song is passed down only in the line of the Guardians, being taught from one maiden to the next. Give it to those that learn it the Guardian's mirror, so that if the song become lost in time or memory or be interrupted, they reflecting the light of moon in the mirror may know it once more. Thanks, Mom. Anything important here? Okay. What's more 90 film? Thank you. That sounds important. And more files or more stuff? I do not know. I saw a Hozuki doll behind there. Letter to Soya. There's a letter here. Dear Soya, I remember that you once expressed a great interest in a melody you heard me singing. I thought I would write to tell you more about it. The melody called the Moon Song. You may not have realized this, but I am the descendant of the Guardian Maidens. There are no longer any such maidens in existence, nor is their code still followed. In fact, the old moon organ is about the only remnant of them left in Rogetsu Isle. I had not intended to keep this a secret from you, but I had my reasons for not telling you about it as soon as we met. The Guardian Maidens are thought of as loners, never speaking to or having any association with others. I didn't want you to see me that way. The reason I am writing to you now is that I wanted you to know about my family's history before I cast off their name and joined the house of Yamatsuki. As you know, the people on this island have always thought of the moon as representing the form of the soul. It is revered as the place from whence all the souls come, and the place where they ultimately return. But the moon both waxes and wanes. The role of the guardian maidens is to play moon sounds in accordance with the face of the moon, resonating with the protecting and protecting the souls of the people. According to legends of the guardian maidens, everyone has a different moon sound. The sound is very faint, but like the oscillation of a crystal, it stays the same with their whole life. On their own, each of the moon sounds is faint and weak. This is why we are taught to resonate our songs together. If your moon sound and mine can resonate together for eternity, I will know no greater happiness. Sayaka Minazuki. And another one right here next to the mask. Oh, there it is. It's the other mask. All the charms have been removed. The Rite of Descent. The Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Okay. And there's the stand right here for the mirror. Place the mirror in the display stand. The mirror reflects the moonlight onto the wall. Oh, it's like a projector. And snap! I'll take care of you. Old score shining on the wall. Something has appeared in the photo. That is the faces of the moon. So this must be the code. That must be the notes or the code. I think this, it seems to represent the faces of the moon. So this is important. Okay, I'm heading back and there's gonna be another ghost fight. It's that same bastard apprentice that I had just beaten before. Oh, is there more? I missed something? Hang on. I think I missed something. There's more I missed. Oh, down here. I forgot about that. Oh, not you again. And more Shinko stones. Oh God, great goodness. I guess you're making me lucky there, Miss Ryukami. Or I should say, Sis Shinko. Okay, never mind then. Okay, now I'm heading back to the main hall. I have to prepare myself. There, I have more 61 film. I have a slow power up. Because I don't like getting beaten by that same guy over and over again. I hate that. Right, now, where am I going now? Let's see. Let's head to the master's room, the artisan's room. That's where I'm supposed to go. And find the clues over how am I gonna put an end to this curse. Okay, here you are again. Here you are again. Come on. I have to slow you down again. Okay, okay. Boom!
Surprise,
Oh, what? How did I miss that? Oh, it's the freaking pillar! How did I miss? Okay, okay, he's scrambling. Is he right behind me? Okay, where? Oh, there he is. Oh my god, surprise shot. Why do you have to do that? Okay, cannot be used this time. Okay, that's good. I have to save again. Because if I screw up big time, I am going to... I don't want to end this recording, but I just really want to complete hard mode. Okay. Now we're here. It's open. All the seals are gone. The mask shall bring salvation to us. Soya unrolling the scroll. In something in the mouth of the mask. The organ mask. Found the mask on the desk. And the coding key. There's a piece of paper with a diagram on it. And what's else here in the pile of books? Is there any document I must discuss to you guys? Okay, Soya's notes. It looks like something left behind by Ruka's father. Dr. Haibara has been asking me why the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse brought about the Day of Tranquility. The answer is simple. The Mask of the Lunar Eclipse forged by Soetsu caused the vessel to blossom because he failed to create it perfectly, and it activated the forbidden areas of the mind. The true Mask of the Lunar Eclipse causes the vessel to lose all self and become void for a time, during which the depths of the mind open a spirit road. The path to the origin of the souls, the hallowed realm, will be open. The path to the origin souls. By reaching the hallowed realm, the soul of the vessel, which had become as naught, returns from naught again. Dr. Haibara has already performed many experiments to see how the wearing of the mask affects the mind. I don't know if that's hypothetically possible. Anyway, I think I will ask him to assist me in forging the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. What reason could he have to refuse me? So let's see more goodies here. And I know that, in my more of my previous playthrough, this is one of the Hozuki dolls I had missed. A good thing I already got them all. I keep missing a lot, it's all on me anyway. There are masks on the shelves. They're all exquisitely made and almost have a sense of life about them. One of them has patterned a piece of paper attached to it. The Moon Sound Score. Old-fashioned score represents the musical notes as moons. Soya's note. The entrance to the Temple of Tsukiyomi, where the rite of descent is performed, is closed and entries forbidden. A certain moon sound must be played in order to open the temple, but it's been lost to history. However, I found an old music score in the Haibara archives. They said they used Professor Asa's camera obscura to reconstruct the score from the burnt remains of a document. And it's in the antechamber. It is where the vessel and organs were held. Numerous books filled the shelves, most of them yellowed and falling apart from the damp. Numerous old... Okay, nothing. Okay, we're good here. We're done here. We're now going out of the house and going back to the antechamber. Oh boy. Islanders in parlor. Hopefully these guys don't mind. They just want to take a shot of what they're doing. Okay. I'm getting out of here. What's in this well? The well's too deep. Is so deep the light doesn't reach the bottom. Some pans have been left on the stove. Some kind of blackened residue is stuck on the surface. Blackened residue looks like rotten food. What else here? Okay, nothing. Nothing. Nothing of particular interest. I don't need that one. I just don't need that one. Yeah, my filament's glowing again. I don't want to pick up something useless. If it's a red stone or a Shinko stone, I'm sorry. Oregon's heading to the Kagura. Might have to follow you girls, because I'm on the way there too. Anyway, I'm awfully pretty tired, but I'm still have a strength up to do this Oh, not the right way, not that way. I have to consult my map. Okay, so the antechamber. Okay, I have to go forward and left. Ancient Islanders. Okay, just to prepare. Don't want any crap going wrong. Okay. Okay, as soon as I enter the antechamber, there's gonna be a fight between me and the organs. The vessel is gone, but this will be a tough fight to fight multiple ghosts at once. Down there. Deep, deep down. Okay, here goes. Okay, where are the others? Where are the others? Where are the other pipsqueaks? Oh, really? You ambush me like that? I have... Okay. Oh, why that? Why that? Oh, Jesus Lord. Oh, Jesus Lord. Come on. Boom. Okay. That's one. That's two. Yeah, there's okay, that's number 3. Okay. Bottom. Boom. Okay. That won't reach. Okay, I have to change the crush. That's pretty useful. Okay, bottom. Oh, that didn't reach either. That didn't reach. Okay, I guess that's one more. Where? One more, come on. Oh, jeez. Okay, behind. Okay, there you go. Oh boy. That was a double hit from that one. Okay, so nothing here. The ornament on the altar moved when the organ mass is placed on it. Okay, so this is gonna be a puzzle. And I have to move the... Okay, the globes and the moon patterns are arranged on the altar. Is this a moon organ? Okay, the hint. Okay, it's gonna be a good it's one of the interesting puzzles I've ever seen. No, not that one. Good thing I got that one. It sounds like some sort of mechanism was triggered. Open sesame. And there's the secret door that leads to the rite of descent stage. The Temple of the Tsukuyomi. It's a deep, deep cavern like it was described. Okay, so back to this film. Okay, just gonna save just in case. Okay, it's 7 hours according to here. 7 hours, 2 minutes, 2 seconds. I only have like 7 million points. Okay, I have to keep going down. What else is here? What else is here? It's gonna be more film. Oh, or more stones. Yeah, red stones. Nothing important. Okay, whatever. Yo and Young Ruka. Just gonna go back up and save. I'm not too sure about this because I just escaped this a few times in my previous playthroughs, but I don't know if I'm sure if this chase is gonna be long during hard mode. Yeah, there's again, I already spoiled it to you. There's gonna be a chase sequence again. This will really be another pain in the ass. Okay, gonna head down. Yeah, my heart's pounding to you guys. I am sorry. There are times I'm being a chicken. There are times I am really much of a bag for this. So let's see is this the same path Misaki took? Yeah. And I answered it. It's a yes. I can tell. I have to keep going down. And is that another stone? Is that another? More Shinko stones. What is it to? Okay. Young Ruka too. Just keep going down and down and down. It's so deeper underground. Yes, it is indeed the place where Misaki has been through. Okay. For my items, I have to check. I only have one stone mirror, so If I die in this chase, it's gonna be a pure waste. It's gonna be really waste if I lose a stone mirror and then get hit a second time. Yes, this is the temple where Misaki was. Please no ghost hands. More red stones. I'm not too sure about you guys. I'm now at the stage, but Misaki is nowhere to be found. It's just the doll. But it's hard mode, spoiler alert, it's going to confirm Misaki's fate. What else is here? Wait, where am I? Oh yes, this is the Tsukuyomi stage, the Cavern of Resonance. There is nothing around here, nothing of importance, nothing. And there's a doll on the ground where Misaki left behind. And it's the piece of the mask. For what I can tell, they were gonna be assembled. It all happened the same time. Found the mask fragment. Okay. The doll is still here. Okay. Okay, guys. This is it. This is gonna be a chase scene between me and Sakuya as soon as I leave the stage. So I don't know if I could make it out. If I would waste a stone mirror, then it's all on me. I'm going to be really be scared shitless if that ever happens. So I better run like hell if that ever the case. Okay. Here goes nothing. I have to run past her and then I have to open a door and get up there all the way there. I hope she would disappear in time. So let's go then. Okay, my heart's ready, my body's ready, my mind is ready. Okay, here she goes. Just run like hell. Just keep going straight. Oh my god, why are there a lot of chase sequences in this game? Okay, run. Run! Just run, just run, just run. Don't stop, don't look back. Okay, just keep running. Oh my god, right. It's really a panic event when it comes to a chase sequence. Because one touch could kill me if I could believe so. Because one time while I got death touch when I'm playing as Choshiro in a chase sequence, I managed to survive a hit, but not much. I did not waste a stone mirror. Oh my god, this is really insane. Okay, let's go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. She's right next to me, she's right next to me. She's getting closer, she's getting closer. Oh, she's right ahead! Just keep going up. Okay, now she's right behind. Oh, why there? Oh, good. Oh, good. She's gone really early. I thought this chase is gonna be longer than usual. Yeah, this one of the things here in this one of the segments here in this game that's the one that's making me panic, even though I've played this a few times now. Okay, just gonna save. Holy Jesus, Lord. Okay. Alright. I better head back to where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna be going to the... I'm going to... where again? Okay, what's my mission again? Hang on. Rogetsu antechamber. No, I don't know what's my next mission. This might be... Yeah, because I picked up the mask. I forgot. Okay, I think that's the place where the pathway leading to back to my house, but it's the room with the locked door. But Ruka mentions that her dad is inside there. Regretful Soya. Follow the man who looks like my father. That is my father. Dad, wait! Okay, now I know where to go. This is gonna be a boss fight after when I head to that room. I will be fighting my own daddy. Okay, I don't worry guys, I already got that specter. You can easily miss that if you're not fast enough. Ruka heading to meet Soya. Okay, I'm gonna be using type 90 for this one, so better ready than ever. Wait, I have to switch back just in case. Let's... The black mask fragment, the lower. Another revenant. Oh my god. Face skin offering. Something has appeared in the photo. So the face skin is inside that mask. Okay, just gonna switch back. I forgot that there's another revenant. Okay, what else? Oh wait, it's on the masks. Now I remember. More, okay, more Shinko stones. I thought there's gonna be more film. Okay, I only have 31 type 90s. Since it's a boss fight, since it's a boss fight, I would be using that film. Okay, type 14 first. Hesitant Pruka. So I'm gonna be fighting my own dad now. Okay, bring it on, Dad. Okay, Dad, bring it on. Okay, that mask is a projectile there. Okay, I have to slow him down for a bit. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, crush didn't work either. Okay. Okay, I think I can use crush on him. Boom! Okay, that cancels the attack when I hit him. Okay, come on, Dad. Where are you now? Why is it that my fatal frame shots are not working on you? That's not fair. That's not freaking fair. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Daddy. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 woo, woo. Where are you right now? Okay. Okay, where are you now? Where are you now, Daddy? Where are you now, Daddy? Why do I keep missing? Why do I keep missing? I don't understand. Oh, why? I'm wasting a lot of film! Where? Where? I don't have all day, Dad. Come on. Boom! Oh man, you're giving me a heartache. Okay, the eclipse is about to start. Okay, then yeah, it's so close now. Oh boy. Okay, time check is 12:20. It's already 20, yeah, April 24th. Shugin Temple. Okay, we're now in the final chapter. I knew this would be the final episode for us. Yay. Ruka finally knows the truth. Her father, seeking to fulfill his destiny by completing the mask of the lunar eclipse, put organ mask on his own daughter and 4 other girls, and had Sakuya dance as the vessel in the rite of descent. But the rite did not succeed. Ruka lost her memory, and Sakuya fell into a death-like slumber. Until one day she awoke. Sakuya was never supposed to awaken. Who could not awaken? The deaths of her friends, the mass disappearance of the islanders. It was all brought about by the obsessions of one man, Ruka's father, Soya. How can this tragic story be brought to an end? Can Ruka atone for her father's mistakes? The lunar eclipse is near, and Sakuya will bring destruction to all. Okay, this is gonna be a save the world scenario, then. Final phase, Hollowed Realm, Ruka Minazuki. This is the final chapter. The finale, the grand finale. Search for traces of your father. Okay, now I'm gonna enter the room at last. Okay, I need to have the slow ready. Because I'm gonna be encountering the same apprentice again. Sorry, I have to spoil it to you guys again. Father is always here making his masks. All I could remember is the sound of the hammer. His back facing me. I can't remember his face. What did it look like? When did he turn to face me? Soya scribblings. The fact that no one has ever seen the Hollowed Realm does not mean that there is no such place. After all, even when the moon is eclipsed and completely hidden from sight, it doesn't cease to exist. And more notes here. Some stuff. I don't know. On the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. An old book here must have belonged to Soya. It's said that the art of the House of Yomotsuki reached its peak in the time of Soetsu. After the Day of Tranquility, the masks he made were feared, and all of them were burned. The only ones left are the depictions engraved in the underground shrine in the Shugen Temple. The form of the mask of the lunar eclipse must have originated in the shrine. Sitting in front of the engraved masks, I realized the tranquility reached by Soetsu and appreciate the height of skill. I have approached that skill in the long hours spent at that shrine, improving myself, but it's not enough. The sun of inspiration broke through the clouds, and I realized that was missing when Dr. Haibara showed me that photo. Long ago, Professor Kunihiko Aso came to watch the Rogetsu Kagura. He took photos of it, and in one of those photos I saw it. I saw the mask of the lunar eclipse made by Soetsu. Others may not see it, but I do. I don't know why that long-lost mask appeared in the photo. They say the camera obscura can show the past. Maybe it captured some kind of spiritual remnant of Soetsu. The photo is somewhat distorted, but the intensity of the mask of the lunar eclipse, Soetsu's goal, is captured perfectly. I must surpass Soetsu. I must achieve his life's goal. I must forge the mask of the lunar eclipse. Wait. Various mask making tools are laid out on the table. A saw, a chisel, and hammer, as well as an unpainted mask. Brushes are spread around the table alongside the half-painted mask. This must have been where the masks were finished. Whoa, that was close. And more red stones. Nothing important to give. What else is here? Anything else? Oh, here it is. Oh, there's a stone mirror here. But I think none of mine is used. An old note. There's a notebook here. I did all I could. I used all means available and created a perfect mask. There was not a single flaw in it. So why did she blossom? Why did the rite of descent fail? Was it the vessel or the organs? Whatever the reason, the resonance has started. Nothing can stop it now. Just like my ancestor Soetsu, I have brought about the day of tranquility. I suppose at least I can do is to witness the end of my own eyes. That's all I deserve. She awakened. And it's the day of tranquility.
夜に開く花のように静かに大きく目覚めた昨夜は島中を徘徊し始めた。昨夜を見た者はみんな咲いてしまった。海へ逃げようとした人々も地下に隠れた人々もそしてもうすぐここにも来るだろう。せめてあの場所に行こう。月はみの面を作るためにあそこで長い時間を費やした。あの場所は静かだ。
So you spent the rest of your days there. You're gonna watch until the end. Where all hell breaks loose. What happened to my father? Where did he go? There's a breeze blowing from behind the altar. It looks like it can be moved. Yes, I'll move the altar. Because that's where I'm supposed to go. It's gonna be a point of no return. Alright, there's no turning back now after I go through this. Go where your father has headed. Wait, what else here? Oh, okay, that's the stone mirror, nothing else. Nothing special. Okay. After this, there's no turning back. I have to finish this. Time check, it's 12:28. Okay. Still more time. Okay, I have to head to that lighthouse. This must be my goal. Sakuya wandering the island. At least it's not a chase sequence, it's just a flashback. And she's heading somewhere. Going deep down. You should. Okay. Let's get going. Just how deep was this place? Alright, so this is gonna be another cave. Okay, nothing else here, so okay, I'm gonna be preparing for another fight. I got slow ready, so here it is. Nothing here, nothing among the rocks. I'm going after Sakuya. I'm gonna put an end to this, and then and then the world is saved. Saved from her blossoming face. That's what I'm going to do. I have to stop her at all costs. Oh, hello. Something. Oh, something among the rocks. What else is here? What else you got there? Okay, just more Shinko stones. I think I have like... No. I think I have like... Oh, wow, 566. Okay, this is gonna be another ghost. At least I'm prepared for this. I have to save that Type 0 film. Okay, it's you again. Hello. Alright, I guess that's the end of you. I guess that's the end of the apprentice. I am not really so sure. If he's gonna be respawning, then my is toast. Okay, I'm gonna be using Type 14 for the meantime. Let's see the map. Okay, there's some rocks over here. Let me see what other things do I gonna collect. It's 1 hour and 6 minutes in the timestamp right now. And I saw a Hazuki doll right there. It's father's, he was here. The Rogetsu Kagura is supposed to appease the dead, but I wonder if they are really in such anguish that they need to be appeased. Dr. Haibara's take on the matter is that souls are collections of memories. They cannot be destroyed. If that's true, then death is nothing but an endless memory, endless solitude, and endless suffering. Can we ease the suffering of the dead by destroying those memories? There are masks that can do this. The mask of the vessel lets her lose herself, and the mask of the Lunar Eclipse forged by Soetsu also clears all memory for a short time. However, erasing the memory could leave nothing behind. Soetsu thought that there are more than oblivion left behind after all memory is lost. Reduce a circle enough and it becomes a point. No matter how small the circle gets, there is always a point left behind. Same goes for the people and for souls. Everyone's circle is different, but if you keep shrinking it, it becomes a point. Pointy. The point of origin from which all have come, and the final destination ultimately shared by all. Don't get that reference right. Okay, that point is Soetsu's hollowed realm. I am fascinated with this idea. I believe this to be the place we come from the moment of birth, and the place where we pass through at the moment of we lose ourselves. The hollowed realm is in all of us. So is salvation. Soetsu tried to reach the hollowed realm using the mask of the Lunar Eclipse. This is not the true purpose of the Rogetsu Kagura. No, the true purpose of the rite of descent. Soetsu stumbled on the road to salvation, but I, Soya Yamutsuki, will forge the true mask of Lunar Eclipse. Okay, so yeah, that's what they're doing. They have to forge this Lunar Eclipse just to appease the dead. And that's the big reason why this resulted in the Day of the Tranquility. Are you going to blossom too? She's going to meet someone. Of course, that's my dad. Soya awaiting destruction. So that's how he died. He waited here. I feel strangely calm despite the coming of the inevitable end. I spent a lot of time in this place with my masks, in search of Soetsu, devoting myself to improving my art and exceeding even the art of Soetsu's time. And yet I invited the Day of Tranquility. But now I think that perhaps my Mask of the Lunar Eclipse was not a failure. Sakuya has blossomed even more completely and brilliantly than the last day of the Tranquility. If on the next eclipse Sakuya were to perform the rite of descent, we would blossom even further. That blossom face is precisely the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse that Soetsu was searching for. At least, that is my final hypothesis. Sakuya will be here soon. Until she comes, I want to stay here and enjoy my silence. My memory is melting away. Oh, I have to go after Sakuya. Here I come. I have to go after you now. Because you're not gonna destroy the world with your blossom face. I'm gonna save it from you. Oh, it's such a long cave, actually, if I might be honest. They all melt onto me. Okay, so is there any more notes here? Is there any more goodies? Yeah, because I can see my filament glowing right now. Oh, here it is. What could that be? Coming of the Day of Tranquility. There's an old book on the ground. And yeah, a great disaster did befall the Isle of Rogetsu. The rite of descent being performed, the vessel wearing the mask of the lunar eclipse fell into the deep sleep. Then did awaken and blossom. And yeah, the blossom vessel did resonate and cause many to blossom also, till the island entire was aught but blossom faces. The blossom ones, being tranquil, were void and thus living yet deceased. So comes the Day of Tranquility. There were those who, hiding in the primeval passage and offering prayer that this disaster may pass, were saved. Henceforth, if those who coming to bud, just hit that. Coming to bud show signs of blossoming, it is set down that thou must harvest the face. To prevent that from happening, you have to harvest the face. Anything here? What? Oh, just up there. And more Shinko stones. I think I have only like 570 of them. There's a cairn of rocks over there. Something on the shoreline. And another Shinko stones. People fallen on the beach. So that's what happened to them. People gathered at the Torii Gate. They're like waiting to be rescued, but it didn't happen. Stone stacked on the shoreline. Oh, it's a cairn. The eclipse is almost complete. This cave could lead to the lighthouse. Sakuya must have headed up there, the closest place up on the island to the moon. And there's another Hozuki doll on this cairn, so I better not take care of that. I already got it. And there's gonna be another ghost fight, so this will be a perfect moment to use the Type 61. Okay, it's gonna be that vessel again if I could remember correctly. Because I already took care of the organs, the vessel is gonna be my next prime target. Oh, hold on. Just an itch. Okay, and there she is. And now you're unmasked. Just had to lower the film type. And what? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, never mind then. I'm not getting that anyway. I just heard an item reveal. But I don't need that one. I still have plenty of Type 61 film. But I'm not gonna waste it a lot. But this will be another fight with my dad again. I really have daddy issues. But sometimes in real life. But most of the time in this game. Yep, yeah, rarely in real life, but whatever.
Sakuyaの顔そのものが月はみの面なのだ。すべての人々が咲くことになる。
Really had to fight you again, Dad. Okay, I really have to fight you again. Okay, okay. Where now? Where now? Okay, cancel that. Cancel the attack. You really are the hardest to deal with, Dad. I have to be honest with you. Boom! Oh, I cannot reach him. He's behind the wall. Okay, cancel. Okay, okay, Dad, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Chronicle of Soetsuya Matsuki. If one whose face has become the mask of the lunar eclipse performs once more in the rite of descent on the night of the moon's eclipse, great resonance occurs. This great resonance does consume the island and spread out from it, causing all to blossom. The only way to seal this person is the true mask of lunar eclipse. Placing it thereon and so performing the rite of descent will end their spirit back to the moon and cause the resonance to cease. Yet know ye forbidden to look at the face of the one who becomes the mask of lunar eclipse. Though only while wearing the mask can you look at the mask. Yet know ye thus the doing this thus puts the peril of blossoming. The rest is illegible. Yeah, I had a hard time reading that one. It's late anyway, and I'm feeling pretty tired, but none of that matters. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way up there. Up the lighthouse. Okay, this one's broken off. The doorknob's rusted, can't be turned. Oh, I'm feeling a little sweaty. But since it's the finale or the final battle, my heart rate's really lowering. But I'm feeling fine now because of this intensity. Anyway, just have to change the lighting. I forgot to fix that one. Okay. Come on, Dad. Hit me. Okay, cancel. Come on! Boom! 3 hits! But still worth it. But I have to conserve my Type 90 film for now. Okay, that's broken off. Oh boy. Okay, there's another revenant here, but I'll take care of that one later on. It's gonna be a third fight. Okay, I need to find a better place, a better space. I need to find a good place. Oh, okay, that's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. Don't appear behind. Don't appear behind. Woo! Oh, he's pretty easier in normal. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. Okay, one last shot for you, Dad. Say cheese. Say cheese one last time. Only now at the end, when everything is about to be lost, do I understand. I followed eagerly in Soetsu's footsteps. I saw what Soetsu saw. I thought what he thought. As I did all that he did before me, I became Soetsu. It is ironic that here on the precipice of death, I have regained some sense of clarity. If the rite of descent is performed again, Sakuya's blossom face will become the mask and blossom even further. But she will only be appeased when next the rite is performed. According to legend, in order to seal the vessel to blossom the previous day of tranquility, the rite of descent was performed once more. I can't be certain, but I think that if the vessel brought back the state that she was in when she received the souls of the dead, her soul will return as well. But what was missing from the rite of descent? Something to appease the troubled soul, to reverberate it, to bring it peace. And the final mask of the... And the final mask piece. It's complete! All 4 pieces combine to form the whole mask. So this is the mask of the Lunar Eclipse. It's completed. I could use that now. Oh, why do you have to appear in that particular time? Alright. Gotta save, trade for more. Okay. Gonna be saving. I'm gonna be finishing the hard mode at last. Okay, and then I know there's a Revenant right here. This must be the last Revenant. Okay. There's a type 0 film that I have here. I'm gonna be reserving that for Sakuya. Guardian Maidens. The last Revenant. Okay, I'm gonna be saving again. I don't want to lose my progress. Oh, I got 8 million points. Finally, all the way up. All the way up to the final boss. Eclipse Sakuya on Lighthouse. Wait, what's that on the ground? I saw something. Wait, is it on the rails? Wait, let me... Sayaka watching over Ryuka. Mom! There you are. Now I understand. What's missing here is the moon song. Legend of the Moon Song. There be on the Isle of Rogetsu a maiden who is the guardian of the moon. This maiden plays the moon sounds and does protect the moon for all. The isle is abound with myriad forms of moon sound, and each of distinct spiritual state. One of the moon sounds is the moon song, being the melody that doth let the spirit reach the moon. The moon song is the soothing beat of the womb, bringing peace. At times, disaster may befall the moon, the worst bring resonance and that with it blossoming. Being so a disaster in the moon, the maiden plays the moon song to pacify the troubled moon and souls, allowing said souls to return to the hallowed realm. So that's what's missing. I have to play the moon song. Okay, there's an item over here that I missed. It has to be... Oh, here. And the last of the Shinko stones. What else do I got? How much do I got now? Ooh, 616. I hope you're happy with yourself, Shinko. Okay, I'm gonna be switching to type 0. I'm gonna be switching to... Okay, Crush, I will change that to 0. It takes a powerful shot when used. Okay, this could be effective against Sakuya. The final boss is here. Bring it on. I only have one stone mirror, so be it. Oh, the top of a lighthouse. It could be a perfect place for an arena. A final boss battle for this moment. And it's the organ that I should play the moon song. Okay, here you go. Here it starts. Boom! Oh, it takes 2 hits now in hard mode. I had the 0 lenses. Okay, I had the 0 lens used and then... Okay. Okay, so now to put an end to this, I must use this one. If I make a mistake on this, then Sakuya will respawn. The moon song. I have a score from Mother's room. And a guide to decoding it from Father's room. Decoding key. Being intuited, so this is the moon song shall pacify the troubled moon and souls, allowing the said souls to return to the hallowed realm. Okay, here it goes. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, focus, Mikey. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yes! I did it in one go! I screwed up before on my previous playthrough, but this one, I made it in one go in hard mode. Oh my goodness. Come on, place the mask. Joshiro. So it has ended. The Lunar Eclipse. The hallowed realm is opened. You're all free. I had to mute it, guys, because I might get because this ending song, I might get copyright striked. And it's unlike the previous ending, this one's heavy metal. So that's your true face now, Soya. I finally finally beaten hard mode. I did it. And this ending is kind of I think it's kind of different from the previous difficulties because I had completed hard mode. This might be a different ending. Although it's the same cutscene, but the end credits will show the different outcome. I I still had to mute this one because oh there's Misaki. There she is. I knew that this hard mode would result in a different ending. It confirms her survival. And now she sees the spirit of Madoka. Yeah, I think the when it comes to having playing a different difficulty in Fatal Frame games, that will result in a different outcome. Like there's gonna be a good ending, there's a bad ending, but this ending, I think it's a happy ending compared to the previous difficulty. That because it confirms Misaki's fate. Goodbye, Madoka. May you cross over in the afterlife. Oh boy. Okay, while I listen to the ending here, guys, I just want to point out thank you for cheering me on this one. I may not have read the comments, even though not much of you are counting on me to finish this mode. I am very happy right now that I finished it in the middle of the night. I had like problems when it comes to recording. I had like issues to deal with and many things to address. This is Fatal Frame 4 for you. I haven't played the other Fatal Frame games. But I know the story ever since I've been watching other YouTubers play Fatal Frame 2. I'm planning to get that on my PS3 because I heard that the PS3 store is still active as of I don't know, but I checked it, but I don't have any I still don't have any PlayStation cards to buy. Alright, I'm gonna skip the cutscene and see if I So now finally the souls of Rogetsu Isle are now at peace. I've already completed the correct rite of descent. Ooh, souls returned to the hallowed realm. Clear the final phase on hard difficulty. Congratulations. I'm still at rank C. I still haven't completed my spirit list. I have a best shots clear time of 7 hours. Guess I'm not really much of a speedrunner here, but at least I'm proud of myself having this result. But rank C, that I know I'm not gonna play much of this after this recording because I have other plans to record other games. Besides after this, I'm planning to I might record Aooni or maybe some other survival horror game I bought And I hope that my PC could handle all of this crap. Nightmare unlocked. Nightmare mode. Yeah, that's the hardest difficulty, but no, I can't. I'm gonna chicken out on that. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to finish hard mode. For all I care, for all I could do. I'm gonna save the game. I've unlocked nightmare mode. I've unlocked the achievement. Okay, what else do I unlock in the extras? Okay, nothing. Nothing. Okay. But there are others who can be unlocked in mission mode. There's New Game Plus. There's Nightmare mode is unlocked. Yeah, Nightmare mode is not in the Faint of Heart. It's like the expert mode of the game. I'm no expert, but hard mode is all I could do here. So I better leave it at that. And that, my friends, is Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Thank you so much for watching. What you're watching right now, that Fatal Frame game is a remastered version I got here on Steam. I don't have the original version on the Wii because my Wii is a North American Family Edition Wii. As the Family Edition Wii I'm talking about is it's a model of Wii without GameCube ports, and unfortunately, it's also broken. And the first version of Fatal Frame 4 is not released in outside of Japan. It's a Japan exclusive game, and also, guys, just so you know about the remastered version of Fatal Frame 4, it's available not just here on Steam but also on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, or PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. Uh, Clearly, I have to say to you guys, here's my final thoughts about the game. And I have just bear with me, guys. You have to stay with me for a while before I end this video. I had to re-record this because my uh, post video thoughts, or so if I could call that my previous final thoughts video, I decided to redo it because I find it kind of sloppy. About my final thoughts of Fatal Frame 4, I have to tell you guys, it may not be one of the good Fatal Frame games. This is my very first Fatal Frame game. I never played the first one, Crimson Butterfly and the Tormented, on the original PlayStation 2. I don't have a copy myself, but like I said previously, I'm planning to buy it on PlayStation 3 PlayStation Store if I have any gift cards. But I'm really surprised the PlayStation Store on PS3 is still active nowadays, even though the PS5 is already a trend in this generation. Okay, back to my final thoughts. Fatal Frame 4, when I first played it, I think that was like a few years ago. Um, I had a sense of dread when it comes to horror games involving ghosts. Unlike other horror games like Resident Evil, because Resident Evil was my very first survival horror game on the PlayStation 2. The first Resident Evil game I had, I know it sounds old but gold, and it's kind of underrated. It's called Dead Aim. Yeah, it's the fourth game of the Gun Survivor series, but it's not really that bad. I enjoyed it when I was a kid, and that's what's Resident Evil to me. I have a lot of Resident Evil games. I only have the only classic Resident Evil game I got was Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which is given to me by my friend Bruce, or the Blue Zero if I would refer to him specifically. Uh about Fatal Frame 4 what I find fantastic is the combat of against ghosts, because unlike other horror games where you're using a gun to kill zombies or any other monster in the way, or you have melee weapons, it's just a simple camera, and it's a special type of camera. You just take shots of ghosts and you exorcise them. It's it's a haunted house game, and it's a ghost hunting game for if you're going to be ghost hunters in real life or paranormal investigators, if that would inspire you. I'm not much into a supernatural. I have to be honest with you guys. And the story, it although it does not although it has little connection with the other games, I know all the plots. I got spoiled on almost all the games. Uh, I think Fail Frame 4 is like the prequel of the entire franchise that happened like before Fail Frame 1 until 5, which I don't have yet. I'm planning to get Fatal Frame 5 on the Switch, or if I have the chance, probably on Steam. And yeah, the atmosphere, it's still creeping me. I'm always afraid of anything that when it comes to ghosts, but I have to keep I have to keep my courage up. I don't want to chicken out too much. And that's my chickening out on anything scary is my biggest weakness. And don't worry, I'm not chickening out on zombies. I am used to zombies, but if it when it comes to supernatural like ghosts, that's the only few things that I could easily chicken out. I am sorry, guys. About the other horror games I would mention, I haven't played them because I already had recorded Outlast. I haven't finished The Walking Dead. I'm planning for Outlast Whistleblower. I have the remake of Aoni, or probably System Shock. System Shock 2. I have that game. I have the original Dead Space. I don't have the remake. And I might be recording some other games if I have the time to record with friends. Like some more Left 4 Dead, some more Splatoon 3, some more Ninjala, and some like that. That's what that's what I'm planning after my 3-day vacation the following day after this recording. Yeah, for 3 days I will be gone. I will be with a family up north of the Philippines. And when I get back here and while I focus on my thesis, I might have to regularly schedule my recordings, editing, and posting, and also the other thumbnail works and other artworks if I'm have the motivation. But I may pray that I have a lot of motivation in me. It's all on me, guys, if I must say so myself. And I would like to credit you as well, Faith the Angel Wolf 342, or or I should say Faith. I would thank you for mentioning you a lot in my Fatal Frame series, because every time I mention the name Shinko Stone, yes, Shinko is her here's her ninjasona in Ninjala. And when I streamed this game with her in a VC, and I say blue stones because it's colored blue, she says Shinko stones, and it's also themed after the moon, and she becomes a dragon whenever the moon becomes full at night. And that's why I made a lot of Shinko stone reference in these episodes. Thank you a lot for that, there, Faith. I'm happy to have you around. I also had some Fatal Frame RPs with her in some chat sessions, and I was saying I find it really scary and exciting when it comes to Fatal Frame roleplays and sharing stories on the series. I'm eager to earn a lot of money for every game I would love to play and record it for you guys. I am sorry for the long delays because of what's going on here in my end and all the schooling and all the problems I faced. I have to apologize. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, comment if you like, and as always, until we see each other again, paalam, guys.